Historically, sexual violence was used as a strategy in armed conflict because women were considered as spoils of war, and they were used for the mollification of troops initially, and it was to show one party down than the other. Earlier, it was only women who were the spoils of war, but now even men and boys and transgenders have been included into this perspective. So now the issue, rather than being a male-centric and women-centric issue, has become more of a issue of feminization and masculinity. So any particular sex which is able to portray its masculinity over the other is the one which is doing the act. So where women are able to portray that role, they become the perpetrators. It is committed not only with the intention of inflicting pain and injury on one particular person, but it can be used as a tool for ethnic cleansing, it can be used as a genocidal act, and it can be used as an act which has a very long term lasting effect on one particular community which is being affected in that war. The first thing that has to be done for these victims is health care. They have to be given immediate care, they have to be given not only health and medical care, but they have to be given psychological and psychiatric treatment, which is more important. They have to be rehabilitated within their own community, within their own families, because as you know that the situation in some of the countries is that once a woman has been a victim of rape, even her own family does not accept her, they are the ones also who shun her. So this rehabilitation of those victims is one of the most important and I think daunting task that we have before us. And this can be done by, I think, international organizations like ICRC, the people who deal with more humane issues, It is a question of humanity, it is not a legal question per se, but it touches the very core of the existence. Legislations in many of the Commonwealth countries and even in the South Asian countries run from the Commonwealth perspective. So from the very ancient times where rape was not acknowledged as a crime. So now it is only very recently that rape has been started to be acknowledged as a war crime. So the first most important step is that countries have to make their own legislations accept this crime and then to penalize it and then to go on with the investigative processes and how it is to be carried on. So the first thing is to acknowledge the crime and then to take the other remedial measures that are around it.